Alrighty, we're live. Welcome back to Bloodborne. I was hoping that I would get on here a little bit earlier, but shit got in the way. A full day of work plus studying and cleaning up the apartment. It makes for one fucking hell of a stream delay, I gotta say. What is wrong with the camera? Why did the camera take a shit? Camera forget to take its meds? What the fuck happened? Did it get anxiety? I don't understand. Okay, well, that guy's glitching around. I don't want to fuck with him. I don't want to fuck with any glitches. Glitches are, they're spooky. Okay, given that I was so... oh, fuck. I completely forgot I'm out of vials. I can't do shit here. Like, I just can't do shit. Look at that beautiful moon. Anyway, completely forgot I'm out of vials. I can't actually make anything happen right now because of that minor issue. So, we go to the Bridge of Yarnum, make a couple quick trips. Yeah, it does it both ways. What the fuck? That's so weird. Totally forgot I was out of vials. That's embarrassing. I think maybe actually going into one of the dungeons might be beneficial right now because I'm starting to get a little bit underleveled. But first things first, health vials. I'm gonna go get some because that's kind of a necessary thing. Just load it. You know how the loading screens work. There's an item. There's a description. So cool. So much in-depth lore that you can't actually fully read. My favorite. The usual suspects. Okay. Well, I wanted health vials, and I got shining coins. And that's a good summary of how my life usually goes. Do beasts give health vials? Will you give me stuff? Oh no. Oh, they will give me blood vials. Awesome. Okay, I can incorporate that into my route. That's really helpful. Hey there, boys. Okay. This makes for a far more effective route. I'll be pretty much topped off. I started with nothing. Started from the bottom, now we're here, boys. We have pistol and we have shotgun. They look pretty much the same. How wide does this work? I really think the pistol should have looked more, I don't know, pistol-y. Given that it's, you know, about the same size as the shotgun. They might want to have looked into that one a little bit more, I feel. Or like call it a carbine or something. I don't know. Just pistol seems a bit like a misnomer. It seemed to quite fit right. Okay. 16 vials. That's pretty fucking good for a single run. Okay, so back to the dream. We're gonna hop into a dungeon. I don't even know how I managed to slur the word of dungeon, but I did. So congratulations to me. We're gonna hop in one of those because we should be able to grind a little bit. A little bit of XP. Not much, mind you, but I'll be able to get a bit done. The question is, how much have I done in this dungeon? Because I don't remember if I actually got anything done. It's been a while. It's not going to take long to run through if I have, but it's going to be kind of irritating if I go through only to realize, yes, I have done the thing. Or, yeah, no, no. I got everything. I just didn't go and fight the boss because I was like, that's going to end in tragedy. So I just kind of skipped out for this dungeon. Okay, it's the Three Stooges. I want to get out of there. Ow. Yeah, it probably wasn't the best place to do the do. Yes. Yes. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I fucked that up. I ran out of stamina. Nah, no. Ow. Ow. Yes. Yes. Jesus. One remains. You quit hitting me with your fucking lamp, bitch. This guy doesn't know what to do. He just keeps trying lamp. Okay? Now he's brought out the club, but it's too little too late. Eh, 13,000. That's not terrible. For a Three Stooges reward, not bad. I'll give it like a C. It passes. Just my main question with the labyrinth being this deep, am I going to get anything that's worth it? Or is it just going to be some souls and a little bit of ritual shit? Okay, well there's a locked door, so yeah, that's nice. I actually prefer it when it's a bit more linear, because then then there's less risk of me completely forgetting where I am. But like, oh, I'm lost because the environments are quite small, so it's hard to actually get lost. It's just remembering what I actually explored, because so much is just samey. Like, the environments just reuse textures, so like it's kind of fucking hard, okay? There's only so much one man can do. Oh, hey, it's a rat. I thought it was a rock. I think the rat wanted to be a rock because it didn't do anything. Cool. I saw the slime, it just... What the fuck are slimes? What even? Really? Really? You stop? Oh my god, I hate slimes. They're just so boring to fight. I can't see what it's doing because the environment's too small. What the fuck was your plan? What were you trying to make happen there? Oh, oh look, rats. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. What? Yeah, fine. Fine. Just don't let me have fun then, asshole. Dodging is forbidden tonight. Dodging is a sin. Oh, hey. Now... Okay, they do just have one eye. They just have a bunch of fucking warts all over their head. It's, their face is just kind of a clusterfuck, and I kind of wanted to see what was going on there. What the situation was. And, man, there's just... nothing here. Nothing at all. Okay. Guess I'll take the ladder. Maybe it'll actually lead to something. Instead of just rats, and there's still enemies dying. How are you guys dying? I'm not even, like... What's happening? Okay. I come in and assert my dominance immediately. That's how you assert your dominance. Just go in, you take a knife to the chest, and you just keep walking at them. That's how it's planned. They get fearful because they think you're a fucking idiot. And they've never seen someone quite of your ilk before. And we have a hot poker. That triggers some... The transformation attack triggers sometimes, just not all the time. I really wish I had more of a, you know, an understanding as to how that shit actually worked. Because it just kind of seems to do whatever the fuck it wants. Okay. I mean, I guess if you want to get technical, the hot poker would always be hot. But at the same time, fuck you. Buddy? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna finish my job here while you, learn your place in the world. Okay, that didn't work. I was a bit early on the draw there. Now you may be going, Ryan, come on, this is embarrassing. And you know what? This guy's not even worth my time. He's stuck on the environment. He doesn't know what he's doing. But, like, this guy just... I keep healing for most of it. So it's kind of like, why try? Why put in the effort to dodge when I can just... slap? I actually want him dead, though, because there's a thing I want to check. And I don't want him following me across the entire dungeon. It's 10 out of 10. Look, Frum's AI has never been the smartest in the show. Like that dog that just attacked the air. I really don't know. There was no way that was ever going to connect with me. But it fucked that air up. It showed it who's boss. Like, Frum's AI is a kind of glitchy. Kind of fucked at times. Just a little bit. It's not the most terribly consistent. I still don't think there are mimics in this game. Dark Souls has conditioned me to check every chest in every video game before I open the fucking thing. And given that it's a From game, I got to. Otherwise, I'm an idiot, and it's gonna fuck me. I just don't know when. I don't know when or how, but it's gonna bend me over. It'll find a way. Yeah, From's AI will just kind of run into walls. It'll just kind of pull a this a lot of the time. Or like a this. They do that a lot. But, you know, it's not like they could really program it to work better. The PS4 CPU is already fucking capped. I mean, otherwise this game wouldn't be running at just 30 FPS. So, how do I get in you? I'm assuming there's just a door behind the boss door. It's just one of those offshoots. Like, that's gotta be the only way. There's no other way. I refuse to acknowledge there being another way. Thank you for the polite greeting. I hope your day's been well. I hope that From just ports this to PC at some point, because just it being on the PS4 is an injustice, because it is a beautiful game. It's just held back by shitty console hardware. Because if it was on the Xbox One, it would be equally as shitty. Like, the textures aren't super bad until you start really looking at them, and then it's like, what the fuck is that? Like, from afar it looks okay, and in motion it looks great, but if you ever stop and just kind of look at stuff, it falls apart pretty quick. Actually, a lot of From's games use heavy gloss. Even like Dark Souls 3 did it too. I don't think it's so much like, it's just whatever they do with their lighting engine. It's not the textures that have the gloss, it's the fucking engine itself. Which, if you like it, great. If you don't, you're gonna have a bad time. I personally like the gloss because it doesn't seem like super shitty, but sometimes it's kind of nonsensical. Like, what is reflecting off me right now? What is this? What is happening? The displacement? Yeah. Yeah, Bloodborne's kind of extra bad for it, but again, you can't really program advanced lighting on this when it's already tapped out. What? Did I get one shot by a fucking fire? Okay, it's a cannon. Even so, excuse? It is the blood shining, but at the same time, like, that's like a nonsensical level of shine. And I can understand why it bothers people. Literally rockets launched. Like, goddamn. They fucking got me. Because when you aren't coated in blood, it's not that bad. But, they went a bit ham with the blood glint. If only this game had shields. There is one shield in the game, and it's fucking worthless. I mean, people can play my death if they want. Just make it like semi-creative. Those sick axe blocks of that like 2mm wide peg. My death. She thinks you're plotting my my murder. Oh god, these rats. She's trying to make an edgy joke. It's Emily. You know how this works. Ooh. I think they're like just plague rats to the nth. I don't think they're demonic necessarily. Oh, that one was good. Blunt edge. That's most of her jokes. Okay, so the dog has my echoes. So I got a dead ass sprint in here. Just gotta. Yep. Okay. Semi-safe. Where'd the dog go? There's the dog. I need to kill this first. Okay. So, he's gotten the better half of your jokes. Oh god. How? What is that splash? God damn. Like, these are advanced cannon techniques. Okay, that didn't work. Alright. I do like that Bloodborne actually did innovate a little bit from Dark Souls, where you now have 3 attacks, well, technically 4 if you want to count the transformation attack, and you can kind of actually chain them together, which is nice, because you can go from like a this to a this. It goes to the slightly faster overhead swing, which is pretty neato. We're gonna switch to this. I didn't want that. Nope. Apparently, I just had to get that dog so I could get my echoes though, because otherwise, like if I ran in here and died, I would have lost a full level up. I'm not willing to do that. Not this late in the game. That took eras of grinding. The workshop haze extractor. The fuck is that? Misplaced workshop tool from the hunter's dream. The hunter retrieves this can extract arcane haze from ritual materials, where the last spent materials are lost. Okay, so I guess if I need arcane haze, I can get it, but I haven't done any chalice rituals that require it. So cool. Now I have to sprint back through. There's no way up in here. Did you like the audio card death? I like the audio card death. I feel like they could have maybe fixed that a little bit. Like, you know, just put a condition, like, you know, if 47 million pots explode at once, just play a couple of explosion sound effects instead of all of them, as to not kill the user's eardrums. Oh, okay. Oh, well. I fucked up. Sackman just put his boot through my chest twice in a row. Okay. I don't have anything. I just fucked up. Like, The cave echo is a... Oh, God. But I'm thinking of echo on the explosions now. That's fair. Okay, so now I must kill Sackman. Sackman the Revengeance. Okay. Cool Plague Rat. There's like a little bit of echo on your foot. How did this Scorpion get it? I guess it just kind of defaults to the nearest enemy that's on a mini-boss when that happens. Okay. That's weird, but okay. I'm not gonna fuck up this time, probably. Okay, he's opening with that. Now notice how that effect almost crashes the game. Why did they keep that in? Like, why keep in an effect that an enemy can cast that drops the frame rate to 10 when there's nothing else going on? Why? Okay, Sackman, I'm not fighting you in there. Oh, good. Oh, God. Oh, no. You'd kind of hope they'd be, though, given that it's an exclusive to the PS4, but... Well, you know. I mean, how much can you really optimize x86 architecture? I'm also realizing that if they're running off x86 architecture, that means they're 32-bit machines. So, how the fuck are they even using the RAM? The more I think about the consoles, the more confused I get about them. And the more it hurts my brain. Like, why use x86? Why aren't you using x64? Like, A, it would make porting easier. B, it would make porting easier. Your processor could be not awful. Well, I mean, it's not like I had the choice to play Bloodborne on PC. It kind of doesn't exist there. And I've played every Dark Souls, so I figured I should probably beat Bloodborne, considering I have it, but haven't, you know, finished it yet. I figured that might have been a good decision. To play the game that's been sitting in my PlayStation 4 for about a year now. And maybe... Where the fuck did you come from? You could, it's just a pain in the ass. I don't have a Blu-ray drive. And... I mean, those are my two main issues. But also my PC. My PC's beefy, but it's not that beefy. And you'd have to run some level of emulation level software to get it going. Which my computer simply does not have the power to do. I mean, the PC specs are down there. Just, you know... they're good, they're just not fantastic. Okay. That's nice. That's the first time I've seen that trap. There's not even anything down here. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm pissed. I'm salty now. I got hit by a goddamn guillotine. For nothing. It's just a dead end. Bullshit. There's another guillotine. How much do you really... I'm like coming in with really a contribution to the conversation. But how much performance gain do you really get out of a 1080 compared to a 1070? Because the clock speeds are pretty much the same. You just have a bit more VRAM. CPUs, yes, because, you know, CPUs are good. Because I would probably just run two 1070s for the games that can handle it. Oh, yeah, rendering? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense now. You know all the fucking RAM you can get. It's just in terms of games, I'm just kind of like, why? Nope. Yeah, like, I have 16 on here, and that's probably a bit too much. Like, the most my RAM ever gets full is like 60 or 60%. So, like, why? Also, because 124 gigabytes of RAM is kind of useless in real life. Like, what are you gonna do with that? Like, what's it gonna actually do for you? Like, just use what's actually, you know, gonna do stuff for you. The PC gaming master race beckons for the. But, like, I just see, like, these insane fucking. Oh, Jesus Christ. I got pinched by rats. Like, you'll see, like, these insane fucking builds. It's like just fucking, like, YouTubers, like, Magikarp and, like, Darkmane and Bricky have, like, oh yeah, I got, like, a fucking decacore Intel and, like, 2 GTX Titan X's running SLI. It's like, fucking why? You motherfuckers play League and do highlights. Like, I see stuff and just go, why though? It's like you don't, like, you aren't gonna, like, what's the dramatic increase in saving a file that you get when it's just a 1080p League of Legends video? Yeah, it's like, what the, it's like, why the fuck do you have, like, why do you have a PC that, like, that fucking powerful? There's no reason that you need a PC at that level. Like, I get that you have fuck you money because of YouTube and whatever else you do on the side. But, like, why not just, you know, save that? But I think that, I know, like, Darkmane, he got a partnership with Ironside where they just sent him a free PC. And he's kind of like, well, okay. And it's a fuck you PC, but, like, why? But, yeah, essentially that's what they do. It's like, you're playing League, bruh. Calm down. Like, you aren't gonna, like, there's a limit, okay? There's a fucking limit to what it's gonna do. But, I mean, if you only play your games in fucking 4K at over fucking 200 FPS, sure, go nuts. But there's just no real reason to do that. It's expensive and you look like a tool. But I believe in Bricky and Darkmane's case, they were sent fuck you PCs by Ironside Computers for a partnership. Warframe's requirements aren't even that. I haven't touched Warframe in quite some time, so I could just be talking out of my ass. So never mind that. I'm probably just talking out of my ass. I completely forget how to get out. How do I leave? How do I flee this place? Oh, I know that Warframe, you just get some broken shit. One of my friends, she bought, because, yeah, she just bought one of the really stupid frames. You can just restore your health and shields, and she said there's no limiting factor on it. You can just spam the button and constantly restore your health and shields, almost instantaneously. And I'm like, why is that in the game though? What's the point?
Very well, let me.
Like, I mean, I guess it holds on dearly to that RPG principle of like, by the time you're at the end, you're a Greek god. But like, when you can just buy it, it makes it a bit anticlimactic, you know? I suppose so, but being immortal just kind of makes it really up to you. Just really suck at aiming, I guess. You really suck at aiming and positioning yourself, I suppose, would then be your downfall. But just in general, it confuses me so much. Why is that allowed? Who looked at how did that escape the confines of someone's inner thoughts? She said that the only limiting factor on it was that some enemies could disable it temporarily. So like for a brief period you have to try. Oh, I remember this fucker. Yeah, I was on this chalice, and I got just fucked up by this guy. Ow. Again, though, I haven't touched Warframe in forever, so I forget how it actually fucking works. I played it when it was, like, new, but, like, functional. Because I know Warframe had a point in time where it was new and didn't work. So I played it in that sweet window where it was pretty fresh, but everything worked. So it didn't have any of the advanced systems, like crafting wasn't really a thing. It was just like you got some cards, and you could level up the cards, and that was how leveling worked. Okay, that's cool. Can you stop? What the fuck? Okay, can I just, like... Cool. That's what I wanted. I think I'll have to do this. How did that hit? I mean, every community has people that are just fucking dumb. That kind of goes without saying. Like, YouTube's pretty good, but then you just scroll down the comments and it's a shit show. Because that's all YouTube comments are. Oh, good. I am 100% fucked. Are you serious, dude? Just gonna keep going. Yes. Yes. Still not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough to murder him. I just want him to do a down strike. Okay. I don't know what the combo is. What? Most people, well, clearly people don't read. They don't know how to fucking spell. Yeah, just. Okay. Oh, fuck off. Oh. I wonder if it'll give me my pots back. Probably not. I wonder if I can counter him. Probably not. I probably can't parry that thing. It didn't give me my pots. There was a thing happening for a while where the game kept the ball and chain spin around his entire model. You will get hit. You have to play it like a bitch. And even then, you're probably still gonna take some hits. Kind of a dumb enemy. Kind of a really dumb enemy. But I have enough damage to take him out. I just had like 8 pots going in. So that was a bit of an issue. We're going to rectify that. I'm going to go get some. By going to the lovely Great Bridge of Yharnam. Which is all the things your heart could ever desire in regards to blood remedy. Okay. I guess I'll get mauled by a crow for a little bit. More shining coins, okay. Great. Well, we'll go kill some dogs. As they like to drop health pots. Nope. So they usually drop 3 each, which is pretty handy. Just gotta make a quick route. The usual route that I use to get blood vials. I don't know of a faster route. I think this is the fastest route. Because you can get 16 blood vials, 18 if you're lucky. Like, I mean, I guess technically at worst you could get no blood vials, but that's never happened, and the likelihood of that happening is pretty fucking low. Does anyone ever actually, like, use this in From games? I've never ever used this. I don't know what its purpose is. I don't even think it provides iframes. I think it just moves you a little bit. And sometimes these guys will drop you some health vials as well. Because sometimes you get extra lucky. So we'll be at 18. We should be. As long as these guys give 2 each. I don't think they've ever not given me blood vials. I stand corrected. I stand mightily corrected. But 16's pretty good. I like how I do enjoy from Dark Souls 3 to this. They immediately realized that luck was a useless skill to increase. So they dropped it from the game. Did anyone, like, play Dark Souls 3 and go, oh yes, I'm gonna build luck? Aside from noobs. Because that's just a total noob trap. To think that, like, oh, like, when you're new, you're like, oh, maybe luck will be used. It's not. It's not fucking useful. If you ever need to farm items, you just equip a couple items that increase drop rate. You're good. Don't need luck for that. And just spending it on luck, on a slight drop rate increase, when you could spend it on, I don't know, like health, maybe. I could maybe understand it if in Dark Souls 3 it increased the amount of souls you got for killing an enemy. That I could probably swallow. Yeah, it just kind of does that. Also, his windups are really quick, so getting close is still dangerous. Why is he not spamming it? There it is. There it is. It makes a triumphant return. Thank God, really. Okay. I wanted to make something happen, but I couldn't. I'm not gonna let myself die from a cheap shot here. There we go. Good enough. We should go tag the lamp on the next floor. Then we'll run back to the dream. I like how jumping over the button has triggered the button. Okay. We'll go back, we'll get a level up. I think I'll try to finish this labyrinth and then I'll go back to doing the overworld. Because I want the overworld to not ass fuck me. It just wants to diddle me a little bit. But I don't want it to bend me over completely. You feel me? You feel me on this one. Oh, this is where I can buy stuff with insight. Okay. Is this stuff useful? Maybe. I pretty much have to buy stuff with insight though. So that way stuff doesn't drive me insane. As fast anyway. Now. This is different. The hell? I don't really want to be I don't want to be a wizard. I don't want to be a wizard. I'm a hunter, not a wizard. So wait, how do you actually... Oh, it's from here. Okay, that's how that works. Cool. Oh, hey. Something that's actually beneficial. Cool. I will always take more flat damage. Nice. That is good. These are good things. Alright. I'm going to take a quick break here. I'll be back in a couple minutes. See you in a couple.